The cooking time for ham is 2/5 of an hour for each pound. How long should you cook a ham that weighs 12 3/4 pounds? Dinner time is 4:45. What time should you start cooking the ham? Alright, this is a difficult problem. There's a lot going on here. One thing we got to figure out is what operation do we use to figure out how long to cook this ham. Now if the numbers were easier, if we said that, for example, the cooking time was 2 hours for each pound, we know we would just multiply 2 times 12 to get 24 and change hours to cook. But since it's a fraction, it seems harder than it is, but it's not. We just need to know what 2/5 times 12 3/4 is, which has enough steps in itself to make this problem hard. 2/5 times 12 3/4. So first we have to change the 12 3/4 to an improper fraction. 4 times 12 is 48, plus 3 is 51. So we end up with 51/4 times 2/5. Let's simplify before we multiply. And now we end up with 51 over 10, which turns out to be 5 hours and 1/10 of an hour. Now we know that that's the cooking time, and the problem though is what's 1/10 in minutes? It's not like minutes is based on a power of 10 system. It's 60 minutes in an hour. So we need to know basically is what is 1/10 of 60. And if we do that math, we're going to get 6 minutes. Okay, that helps us. Now we know that the cooking time is 5 hours and 6 minutes. Okay, now we need to back up from the 4:45 to figure out when the cooking time will be. And to me, sometimes it's just as easy to count backwards and use our fingers, because we're not working with a base 10 system. It's not like we can just subtract. So let's go 4:45, 3:45, 2:45, 1:45, 12:45, 11:45. Alright, so 11:45 minus 6 minutes. So what would that be? We have 11:45, and now we need to subtract 6 minutes. 15 minus 6 is 9, so we're going to start at 11:09 in order to get our ham finished. Now that was a hard problem, and if it's on your quiz, it's probably going to be extra credit.